before Christmas, and in Philadelphia we'll have a battle of division leaders as the Chicago Bears beat the Eagles on Sunday Night Football. Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia 2 weeks ago, the field covered in snow. A fortnight later, it's 62 degrees. On this first full day of winter, it feels more like the Pro Bowl as Jay Cutler and the Chicago Bears come into town to take on Nick Foles, who's put up some tremendous numbers this season, and his Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Football. Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, Michelle DeFoya, welcome to Philadelphia. Here's where things stand right now after today's action. When the Dallas Cowboys won in Washington, it guaranteed that the Cowboys will meet the Eagles in Texas next Sunday for the NFC East title. So win or lose tonight for the Eagles, they will be fighting for their playoff lives next week in Texas.
Side two, LaShawn McCoy, Deshaun Jackson, very exciting. Playmakers everywhere. Should be a lot of points scored here tonight.
No doubt about it. This is Chicago Bears take on the Philadelphia Eagles with a lot at stake on Sunday Night Football.
Waiting all day for Sunday night.
Follow your favorite teams all season long. Go to iTunes.com/NFL. Sunday Night Football is brought to you by Hyundai. New thinking, new possibilities. And in high definition by National Car Rental.
Jay Cutler, Vanderbilt University.
Matt Forte, Tulane.
Brandon Marshall, wide receiver University.
Alshon Jeffrey, South Carolina.
Earl Bennett, Vanderbilt.
Martellus Bennett, Texas A&M.
Jamon Bushra, Towson University.
Matt Slauson, Nebraska.
Roberto Gasta, Texas A&M Kingsville.
Kyle Long, Oregon.
Jordan Mills, the Louisiana Tech University.
Nick Foles, Arizona.
LaShawn McCoy,
Pitt Panthers.
Deshaun Jackson, California.
Riley Cooper, Florida.
Brent Selleck, Cincinnati.
Zach Ertz, Stanford.
Jason Peters, Arkansas.
Evan Mathis, Alabama.
Jason Kelsey, Cincinnati.
Todd Herman, Saginaw Valley.
Lane Johnson, Oklahoma.
Start with 3 tight ends on first down to give the ball to McCoy. Looking for the rushing title this season. Around the corner he goes, and he starts with a first down, getting all the way down to the 25-yard line before he's forced out by Chris Conte. Here against Detroit. On the option. 2nd and 4. Foles will run it himself and set up a first down and goal from the 8-yard line. Foles to the outside, throwing, caught. Riley Cooper for the touchdown. And Hester, always dangerous.
Look out.
Loses the ball, and Philadelphia's got it. Bradley Fletcher was able to chop it out, and the Eagles are right back in business. Look at that time for Foles. Running to his right and escaping, and then throwing deep downfield, and it's caught at the 11-yard line. Zach Ertz. Going straight ahead into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Cedric Thornton, Southern Arkansas University.
Benny Logan, Louisiana State University.
Fletcher Cox, Mississippi State.
Connor Barwin, Cincinnati.
D'Amico Ryans, Roll Tide.
Michael Kendricks, Cal.
Trent Cole, Cincinnati.
Bradley Fletcher, Iowa.
Nate Allen, South Florida.
Patrick Chung, the Ducks.
Kerry Williams, Washburn.
Off the fake, in the pocket. The pass a little bit low, but going down is Brent Selleck. And swinging to the outside. McCoy gets 1 and about 10 more. And Foles, good protection again. Throws. The open man is Selleck. Touchdown. Scrimmage, and that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter, which has been all home team. End of 1, Philadelphia 21, Chicago nothing. Sunday Night Football continues after these messages.
Waiting all day for Sunday night.
Looking at downtown Philadelphia, tonight's aerial coverage is being brought to you by Geico. Al Michaels with Chris Collinsworth and Michelle Tafoya. Sunday Night Football, the Philadelphia Eagles. Jordan Mills tackle on the right side, and the pass is caught up at the 40-yard line by Martellus Bennett, another free agent pickup. And Douglas will gun it, and then it'll be caught by Bennett, and Martellus Bennett able to stay in bounds before he is forced out at the 20-yard line from the 18. There goes McCoy. Taking another step toward the rushing title. The throw, then he hits Jason Avant to the 27-yard line. It was at Oregon, and Foles was a Wildcat in Tucson. 2-minute warning in Philadelphia, 21-6. Toyota halftime coming up. Peyton Manning does it again. 4 touchdown passes, new mark there. Tony Romo saved a lot of things with that late comeback, and the Week 17 NFL schedule will be announced on the Toyota halftime.
His range, his career long is 51.
And Henry bangs it through to put it down. Can Chicago get on the board? And Robbie Gould's kick is good, so they get a great spot, and that extends the opportunity for Chicago to score, and they do. 24-3 at the half. Coming up next, the Toyota halftime. But first, these messages from your local NBC station. All Philadelphia as we come back to Sunday Night Football. They lead by a score of 24-3. A lot of talk, obviously, about Chip Kelly. Now, nobody's going to reinvent the wheel, but maybe you can add a couple of spokes.
Couple of spokes, no doubt about it. How about a little Burger King inside edge here? They call it the spread offense, but really the point of it is to spread the defense, and we saw this throughout. Deshaun Jackson lining up all over the place. Flip it out, his wide receivers blocking in front, and the safeties a long way away. And so then what do? All right, now you flank your wide receivers out. You go that way. You get everybody to break towards Jason Avant, flip around, take one of the most exciting players in the game, LaShawn McCoy, and get him in space the other way. And now somehow you have to try and make tackles against those two guys in the open field. It ain't easy.
Coming in on a wing. And Forte can barely get out of the end zone.
I don't think he did.
Thornton, they think they have a safety. The officials converge.
You got to get the ball all the way out.
Did he get it out?
After review, when the runner's knee was down, the ball did not make it all the way out of the end zone. Therefore, it's a safety. Philadelphia is not charged. Timeout.
From the 33-yard line. Look at that hole. McCoy to midfield. Foles looks one over the middle. Wide open again. Riley Cooper to the 17-yard line. And springing to the outside is McCoy. Nothing through the middle. Off he goes to the left side. Touchdown. Concludes the 256th game of the year is Sunday Night Football next week. And here we go again. The Cowboys, the Eagles football night starts at 7 Eastern time, third year in a row. We've done the Cowboys on the last Sunday night of the season. It's Foles. They still have their foot on the gas to the Eagles, but then the ball comes loose, and as it's snatched out of the air, it might be. Brent Selleck lost the ball. And it's a live ball, and it's Chicago's ball. Cutler deep and juggled and caught by Martellus Bennett. First and goal from the 6. And it's Marshall who's able to haul it in for the touchdown, and what will be the final play of the quarter. So Marshall. And that pass is caught wide open right there. Earl Bennett coming inside, slanting into the end zone to make it 33-11, and that will take us to the fourth quarter. End of 3. Eagles by 22. Sunday Night Football resumes after these messages. Good-looking shot at downtown Philadelphia. Aerial Field coverage tonight being brought to you by Geico as we start the fourth quarter. Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, Michelle DeFoya. Sunday Night Football, wrapping up the regular season next Sunday. A lot of issues. 2nd and 6. Here's Brown. Breaking a tackle. Taking it down to the 25-yard line. And he gets into the action with a touchdown. Chris Polk, the number 3 running back. Walter Payton, one of the great offensive players. Obviously a ball time, and then here's a pick by Boykin. So he breaks Luckman's record and follows it up with a pick 6.
You remember the play earlier in the game when he threw it to the left flat?
Finish up a quarterback. Of course, it was Vic who got hurt. He gives the ball to Look at this. Look at Bryce Brown. Bryce Brown all the way to the end zone.
That Mike Vick is brilliant.
He's tremendous. I've never seen a guy hand off with such poise. 65 yards.
This is not going to help the rushing numbers for the Chicago Bears defense.
Chicago, the loss. We really go out on the limb when we do these things. You would have it looking like this: Seattle 1, Carolina 2. Then Philly would be 3. Chicago for the moment 4, but it will come down to the Green Bay game on Sunday. And division leaders in the AFC: Denver, first round bye. New England clinched the East, but not a bye yet. Cincinnati, the North, they're going to go to the playoffs. Indianapolis last week clinching their division, and then Kansas City, and for the moment Baltimore, but you got Miami and San Diego and even Pittsburgh still alive.
He's former basketball player. He looks like a globetrotter out there with some of his play things.
25 TDs, 2 picks. He wins tonight 54-11.